hubby of Ramsey Solutions, Geoff and Ashley, are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, Dave.
Good. Where do you guys live?
We live in Oak Park, Illinois, so right outside of Chicago.
Absolutely. Cool. Welcome to Nashville. What brings you to Nashville?
You do. We attended your live event last night, and we're here to do our debt-free scream.
Awesome. Very cool. And how much have you paid off?
We paid off $25,000 in about 5 months.
Way to go. Making what kind of money?
We started out making about $155, and now we're up to about $175.
Excellent incomes. Way to go. What do you guys do?
I am a sustainability consultant.
And I'm a structural engineer.
There we go. Just like that. And who's this young man and how old is he?
This is Oliver, and he is 17 months.
Perfect. Very cool. Hey, Oliver, how you doing? That's fun. So what kind of debt was the $25,000?
Well, it was about $11,000 in student loans, and the rest was consumer debt.
Okay, very cool. So what happened 5 months ago that started you on this journey?
Well, we bought a home, and handing over that big down payment kind of drained our savings, and I think we had one of those moments where we were like, okay, we've got to do something. So I actually started listening to you in about 2007, on and off since then, and Geoff and I are both really big into podcasts. So one day on our way into work on the train, I was getting ready to listen to you, Dave, and Geoff was getting ready to listen to This American Life. And I said, if you listen to Dave as much as you listen to This American Life, we could be in a different spot financially. And about a week later, he said, okay, I'll give you 1 year. I'll give Dave 1 year. And if we're in a different spot, then we'll stick to it.
And that started the whole thing, the podcast.
The whole thing. Yep.
Yeah,
Podcast
definitely.
on the train.
Yep.
There you go. I love it. That's fun. So, so you plugged the podcast in, and then what was your first step? What did you do?
We actually had to drop our savings down to $1,000, which made us a little uncomfortable, but it was really the first step. And when Geoff stopped his 401k contributions, I knew he was serious.
That's a big deal right there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Losing that match. So.
That's when you know you're all in.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And then we just, we got some bonuses, so we put that towards the debt, and then we just cut back. And our goal was to be done by Oliver's first birthday, just to start his second year as a debt-free family. And we paid off the credit card about 2 weeks before his first birthday.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. So how's it feel?
Feels great.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah.
You did it really quick. 5 months. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think the big lesson we learned was we have to incorporate some fun money, because we really cut back, and that was probably one of the hardest parts. But
what was the biggest fight you had during the 5 months?
I think just getting started. I'm, more of an engineer, so more of a math guy, and going against the whole paying the highest interest rate first was a struggle. But just doing some Googling about your debt snowball, I found a study through Northwestern University that, looking at how, getting that motivation of finishing debts versus just hitting it a little bit really helps. And so that kind of pushed me over the edge. I was like, all right, let's jump in and do it. Yeah,
that's funny. Time Magazine picked up that study, and the title of the article was, "Turns out Dave Ramsey's right." It was pretty funny, because I've gotten so much criticism from fellow math nerds. I'm one too, and over the years of that, and it's pretty fun stuff. Well, congratulations. So what do you tell people the key to getting out of debt is? You paid off $25,000 in 5 months.
I think being on the same page, really as a family agreeing on this is our goal, this is what we're going to do. And I think together you can achieve a lot more than each person trying to do their own thing.
Let me ask you something. You did 2 or 3 things that went against your math intellect, and you did them anyway. And you stopped your investing with the match, which is very difficult to do for guys that are wired like you and me. Because it feels like blaspheming. It really does. It feels like you're doing something wrong. Like God's not going to like you for doing that. Because you're losing. It just terrifies people that do math like us.
Yeah.
And on top of that, then you paid off your debts not by the highest interest rate, but the smallest to the largest. So you did 2 things there that were counterintuitive. And did you, now when you look back on it, do you see, did you really see the lift of doing that, or was it just in my head?
I think so. I mean, I really think for me personally, it was just really reaching out and trusting my wife and like some of her intuition, because she, like she said, she had been listening to you for a lot longer than I had, and I was kind of the one resisting, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna trust you, you know, follow this plan. So it wasn't so much Dave convincing me, but my wife saying, you know.
But what I'm asking you now is, now, because I'm the other side of it, and I look back and I see the value in it, and you're now the other side of it. You know, even though you did something that was counterintuitive, obviously it worked. You got out of debt. There's no question about that. But you missed the match for 5 months.
Yep.
And do you see the benefit of that now? I mean, would you sell somebody else on it now, even though they were wired like you and me, and it was counterintuitive to them?
I think so, because I think just the success rate is the sale. You know, I mean, I think we tried for a long time. We weren't crazy financially beforehand. We were always pretty fiscally sound, but you know, we're trying to pay everything at the same time, and I think you do lose a lot of the energy that you can build up. You did
experience the power of focus.
Definitely.
Then okay, that's what I'm after. Yeah,
yeah, right. I agree with that.
I wasn't trying to talk you into saying something, but I just wanted to make sure it happened. Okay.
Yeah, no. you had this. You made this great comment in one of your podcasts, which you do a lot, but in particular, you said something. Maybe you can help me out here, but you know, when you focus a light, you can create a laser, you know, or you can use a light to light up a room. So I think that really resonated with us, and it's you know, kind of cutting out, you know, trying to do too much at once, and really doing one thing at a time. Even though it's, like you said, it goes against how he's wired. He did commit. He said, "I'll give you a year."
Yeah.
So he was all in. Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
And the good news is you really only missed 5 months of a match, which really probably is not going to affect how many millions you have too much. And it is a temporary stop of the investing. And 5 months later, you're debt free. So congratulations, y'all. Very, very well done. All right, Geoff, Ashley, and Oliver from Chicago area, $25,000 paid off in 5 months, making $155 to $175 a year. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
1, 2, 3.
We're debt free.
Love it, love it, love it. Very well done.